How can technology become our most powerful ally in the fight against climate change? You might be asking yourself this question as we stand at the crossroads of environmental sustainability and technological innovation. Let's begin by acknowledging that technology and climate change have always been intertwined. From the advent of industrialization, the gears of progress have been powered by fossil fuels, leading to a significant increase in greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. But while technology has played a part in causing climate change, we shouldn't overlook its potential in helping to solve it. Imagine for a moment a world where technology doesn't contribute to climate change but rather works to reverse its effects. Picture a society where innovation and new tech aren't just buzzwords but are vital tools in our environmental toolkit. That's the world we're inching towards, one technological breakthrough at a time. The importance of innovation cannot be overstated. In this era of rapid technological advancement, we have the opportunity to harness the power of technology to create solutions that are not just reactive, but proactive. From renewable energy technologies to carbon capture and storage, from climate modeling and data analysis to the development of eco-friendly materials, technology is reshaping our approach to environmental sustainability. But let's be clear, this isn't about replacing one technology with another. It's about evolving our technological landscape to be more in tune with the environment. It's about recognizing that the same tools that have contributed to our environmental challenges can also be instrumental in overcoming them. This is the intersection of climate change and technology. As we step into this intersection, it's crucial to remember that technology alone can't save us. It's a tool, not a silver bullet. But when combined with policy changes, education, and individual action, technology can play a pivotal role in our fight against climate change. So, are you ready to discover the specifics of how technology is helping us combat climate change? Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into the specifics of how technology combats climate change. Imagine a world where clean, renewable energy powers our lives. This isn't a far-off dream, it's becoming reality thanks to technology. We're living in a time when technology is playing a pivotal role in harnessing the power of nature. Let's take a journey to explore the technologies that are turning the tides in favor of renewable energy. First off, let's talk about solar energy. Photovoltaic cells, or solar panels as we commonly call them, have been around for a while, but advancements in technology have made them more efficient and cost-effective. The sun is an inexhaustible source of energy, and solar technology allows us to convert sunlight directly into electricity. From rooftops to solar farms, this technology is harnessing the sun's power and transforming it into a renewable energy source. Next up, we have wind energy. Turbines are dotting landscapes around the world, capturing the power of the wind. These aren't your grandfather's windmills though. Modern turbines are feats of engineering, designed to extract as much energy as possible from the wind. Each rotation of a turbine's blades is a step towards a greener future. And then, there's hydroelectric power. This tried-and-true method of harnessing the energy of moving water has been around for centuries, but it's still a vital part of the renewable energy landscape. Advances in turbine technology and methods to reduce environmental impact have made hydroelectric power a sustainable and reliable source of energy. But what happens when the sun isn't shining, the wind isn't blowing, or the rivers aren't flowing? That's where breakthroughs in energy storage come into play. Advanced battery technologies such as lithium-ion and solid-state batteries are making it possible to store energy produced during peak times for use when production is low. This makes renewable energy sources more reliable and helps to smooth out the peaks and troughs in energy production. These renewable energy technologies are not just alternatives to fossil fuels, they are solutions that are becoming increasingly efficient and affordable. And the impact they have on reducing greenhouse gas emissions is nothing short of phenomenal. With every solar panel installed, every turbine erected, and every advanced battery charged, we're reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and decreasing our carbon footprint. These technologies are helping us to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, slow down climate change, and ensure a more sustainable future. The role of technology in harnessing renewable energy is a testament to human ingenuity and our determination to create a better world for future generations. It's proof that when we put our minds to it, we can find solutions to even the most pressing challenges. As we've seen, renewable energy technologies are key to the transition towards a more sustainable future. Even as we reduce emissions, we're still left with the problem of existing carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Enter carbon capture and storage technologies. Let's dive into the fascinating world of carbon capture and storage technologies, also known as CCS. These technologies are designed to capture carbon dioxide emissions from sources like power plants and industrial processes, preventing them from entering the atmosphere. CCS is like a vacuum cleaner for the sky, sucking up carbon dioxide before it can contribute to climate change. But how does it work? Well, the process involves three main steps. First, carbon dioxide is captured at its source, essentially trapping it before it escapes into the atmosphere. This can be done through a variety of methods such as post-combustion capture, where carbon dioxide is removed after the fossil fuel is burned. Once the carbon dioxide is captured, the next step is transportation. This typically involves compressing the gas into a liquid form and moving it via pipeline or ship to a storage site. Which brings us to the final step, storage. This is where the carbon dioxide is safely tucked away, often deep underground in geological formations. The goal is to store it in a way that it won't leak back into the atmosphere, and recent advances in technology are making this more and more feasible. Now you might be thinking, that all sounds great, but can it really make a dent in our climate change problem? The answer is a resounding yes. While it's not a silver bullet solution, experts believe CCS has the potential to capture and store billions of tons of carbon dioxide each year. It's like having a giant sponge soaking up some of the excess carbon we've put into our atmosphere. But it's not just about reducing future emissions. CCS can also help us deal with the carbon dioxide that's already up there, potentially even reducing the concentration of the gas in our atmosphere. With technologies like these, we have a chance to reverse some of the damage already done to our planet. To fight climate change, we first need to understand it, and that's where climate modeling and data analysis technologies come in. These tools are like time machines, allowing us to peek into the future and see the potential impacts of climate change on our planet. Climate modeling is a complex process that uses mathematical equations to simulate the interactions of the atmosphere, oceans, land surface, and ice. These models take into account a myriad of factors, from the amount of sunlight hitting the Earth to the levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. They're designed to help us understand the past, present, and future states of the climate. Data analysis, on the other hand, is like the detective work of climate science. It involves sifting through vast amounts of data collected from weather stations, satellites, and other sources to identify patterns and trends. This information helps us understand how our climate is changing and what factors are driving these changes. Together, climate modeling and data analysis give us a window into the future. They allow us to predict how our climate may change in the years and decades to come, and how these changes could affect everything from weather patterns to sea levels. These technologies are not just for scientists, though. They can also guide policy decisions. By showing us what the future could look like if we continue on our current path, they underscore the urgent need for action. They can help us identify the most effective strategies for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to the changes that are already underway. Furthermore, these tools can help us prepare for the impacts of climate change. By predicting how rising temperatures could affect our water supplies, agriculture, and infrastructure, they can guide our efforts to build a more resilient society. By giving us a glimpse into the future, these technologies empower us to act now to prevent the worst effects of climate change. They remind us that while the challenge is great, so too is our capacity for innovation and action. Thank you for watching.